Negotiators signal deal on stimulus close and could pass Congress on Tuesday. Washington top negotiators signaled on Tuesday that a bipartisan deal on a massive stimulus package to respond to the coronavirus crisis is imminent, with all signs pointing to an agreement being locked in and approved by both chambers of Congress later in the day. Leaders in Congress and the Trump administration have been working for days to pass as quickly as possible a roughly $2 trillion economic stimulus package, which would include direct payments to taxpayers among hundreds of billions of dollars and other stimulus measures. However, objections from Democrats over accountability and process have prevented the legislation from advancing. But signs from leaders in both parties over the past several hours suggest that those differences are either addressed or very close to being settled, and that a final deal could move swiftly through Congress. Live updates. Coronavirus pandemic changes life as we know it, in an indication that a deal is nearly at hand, Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell said on Tuesday morning, "We are very close. We are close to a bill that takes our bold Republican framework, integrates further ideas from both parties, and delivers huge progress." House Speaker Nancy Pelosi similarly signaled a deal would be finalized in the coming hours, saying on Tuesday morning, "There is real optimism that we could get something done in the next few hours as last-minute negotiations continue. I think we're getting to a good place if they stay there," Pelosi said in an interview on CNBC. Pelosi suggested she is hoping to avoid bringing the full House back to Washington to vote on the package, seeking to pass it through unanimous consent instead, which could allow for a vote as early as Tuesday if negotiators finalize the bill in time. Unanimous consent is commonly used for uncontroversial measures, not for packages of such magnitude as the coronavirus stimulus, in part because any one member can block a unanimous consent request. But in recent weeks, a group of members have pushed against the idea of returning to the Capitol, where they fear they will contribute to the spread of the virus. "My goal always has been to bring this bill to the floor under unanimous consent, where we're all in agreement," said Pelosi. Signs of a breakthrough come after days of drawn-out and intense negotiations between congressional Republicans, Democrats and the Trump administration. In a move that could resolve another sticking point, Treasury Secretary Steven Mnuchin, who has been negotiating the deal, has agreed to an inspector general and congressional overnight for a $500 billion fund proposed for distressed companies, a senior White House official told CNN. Senate Republicans initially crafted a proposal within their own conference and only later took the proposal to Democrats to negotiate, a decision that led to Democratic objections that they had been cut out of the process from the outset in a way that would slow down talks and delay a deal. The deal aims to provide relief for Americans as well as industry hard hit by the economic fallout from the spread of coronavirus. Democrats, however, have raised concerns throughout negotiations that Republicans were working to prioritize aid to industry over workers and have called for more oversight safeguards as part of the deal. Those concerns came to a head when Senate Democrats blocked two procedural votes to move ahead with a stimulus package on Sunday and again on Monday, moves that ratcheted up tensions in the Capitol as Republicans argued that Democrats were obstructing progress toward a deal. Now, however, it looks like both sides might be able to claim victory in the final deal. Pelosi said on CNBC on Tuesday, "We think the bill has moved sufficiently to the side of workers." She said that she believes the Senate bill will incorporate House Democrats' language on oversight for some of the funds in the package, and that the new version has also boosted resources for state and local governments. "We wanted a strong infusion of resources for state and local governments because they are taking a big bit of this apple," she said. Negotiators are now urging quick action. "The clock has run out. The buzzer is sounding. The hour for bargaining as though this was business as usual has expired," McConnell said. "The American people need our Democratic friends to take yes for an answer. Now I hope that will happen today." CNN's Kristen Wilson and Jim Acosta contributed to this report. Click subscribe to receive the latest news.